Hi guys, so today we are doing something really exciting because 2 days ago, I'm filming this on Friday, and on Wednesday I bought myself a new camera. So this is going to be my vlogging camera from now on. I'm still going to be using my Nikon D5100 that I'm filming on right now for my typical videos, but I wanted to get something new for vlogging because my phone has been acting up a little bit and it's just dying randomly all over the place, and it's just been really annoying. And then I found this. This is the Canon EOS M10, and this is a little system camera, but you can use your own lens with it. And this is a set, so it came with a lens, which you can see right here, and that is a EF M15 to 45 IS STM lens or kit. So I did get this as a what's it called? This was like the my god, I literally do not remember the word. It's like exhibition, but it's not the exhibition. It's like whatever. It's the one that people can look at and touch. This was the last one that they had, and I saved about $100 buying this one. And it was not a planned purchase. We were going in to buy a new TV for our new apartment, which we did buy. And then I saw this, and I saw that this was like a B goods or whatever, because it had been opened and displayed. Display model, that's the word, display model. So because this was a display model, I got it for a lot cheaper, so I paid in total $2,700 for this. And typically this is about $3,500, I believe. It looks like this. When I bought it, I was asking if everything was included. He said that everything was, and then after I came home, I opened it up, and the lens cap was missing, so I have bought a new lens cap. So I'm hoping that this is going to fit the camera. I did contact them and ask them if they had it, and they said that they would look. I didn't get a call back, so I stopped by the store today, and then they just gave me some a discount, so I could just buy a new lens cap. So I don't know if this is packaged correctly. This definitely is not. This is the charger. So you just plug the battery into this, and then the cord, and then into the wall. So I have charged the battery, so I have opened this already, which is how I know how I knew the lens cap was missing. The manual is also missing, but I can just find that online, so it's not a big deal. It comes with a little strap. These are the two caps for the actual lens that you can put on either side of that, so it doesn't get any dust inside. And then there's a little transaction cable. And this is just a mini USB. And then here is the actual camera. And this is the white one. I don't really care if I have the white one or the black one, but this is the one that was on display, so this is the one that I came home with. And it does have a flip screen, so you can flip this up, which is awesome. And definitely needed when you're filming yourself, so that I can actually see myself in the camera when I'm filming. So I'm just going to take this out of the package so we can try it on. So obviously this is a Polaroid brand, so this doesn't have the Canon logo on it, but it does fit. And that is the most important part, because I don't want dust in my camera, so I hadn't taken it properly out of the bag yet. I did look at it at the store and looked that there were no scratches on the lens and stuff like that. There is a little bit of a nick right here, but it's only cosmetic, so it doesn't really matter. I have not taken the lens off. I'm probably not going to, unless at some point I want to exchange the lens. And then you have a little blitz that's right here. The cable ports are right on the side here, which you have for an HDMI and your mini USB right here on the side. And then right next to it is room for a card. I forgot to put that back on. Okay. And then underneath there is room for your battery right here. So I'm just going to open this up, and then we're going to put in the battery. There we go. Just snaps in place, and then you close this up, and then I can take this back off. So let's turn this on. Okay, it's turned on now. So I have to set the time and the date. So today it's 21:17 on May 18th. Okay, anyway, I didn't set the time and date right, but whatever. This also connects up to the Wi-Fi. I haven't tried that yet because I don't have the manual. There is a little thing in the, what's this? Okay, so that turns to great. So there's a little thing right here that you can look at that says Wi-Fi settings, and when you put set, you can either use the NFC, like a touching where you try to connect it and you press a button on your router. You can use the password, you can change the device name, and reset settings. There's also a target history, which I don't really know what that means. But anyway, I think we all just want to know how this works. So I'm just gonna set this. At the top here, you have 3 little settings. So there is a video setting, a camera setting, and then the automatic setting. I'm going to put it to video, which is what I'm going to be using this camera for mostly. Choose the autofocus method, okay. I want you to autofocus. I just have another memory card, and I'm going to put that into the side and not trap any hair in there. My hair is so light now, you can barely see it. Like, this part is almost like white. So I gotta fix my hair again, but I don't want to. So putting in a memory card apparently turned the camera off, and then I'm asked to put the settings again, so I'm going to do that right now. Date and time is set to home. Memory card locked. Okay, let's take this out again. And I'm asked to check the date again. I hope I don't have to do that every single time. Set. Next. Set. Okay. So it says servo autofocus, but it's definitely not autofocusing on my hand. But whatever, maybe it works when we're actually filming. So I'm just gonna zoom this out as much as possible, and then we're filming. So I'm just gonna clip this footage into here, and then we can see like the difference. The quality looks cool. I think the contrast is maybe a little bit higher, or it might just be because the lighting is different. I don't know. I just think my everything looks redder. My hair looks darker, my lips look darker, and this pillow looks darker. So far it looks good. It's counting down the seconds at the top of the screen, and again, servo autofocus. I don't know how that's working. This is the apartment right now. It's kind of a mess. Okay, hand busy. Okay, why? So it seems that there are several different focus things on this, and it will probably be a lot better once I actually get to play with the camera and get the instructions, which I haven't gotten online yet. There are several different settings here, I guess, that I don't really know what to do with. There are several different image qualities, and you can also choose RAW, which is nice because that's something that you can do with a fancy camera like that one, even though that one is old. Image review, 2 seconds, reverse display on. IS settings, MF peaking settings, focus mode, autofocus, manual focusing after autofocus. Enable manual focus by turning on the focus ring after autofocus. Okay, that's nice. I just put it to autofocus and manual focus. Exposure composition, which means that if you're filming and you think it is a little bit too light or a little bit too dark, you can just go in here and change that right here. So it also has a auto lighting optimizer, highlight tone priority. There's a custom white balance so that you can actually go in and change the white balance if something is a little bit too warm toned or cool toned. And then white balance correction, picture style is auto, movie rec size. So you can set this to 25 pictures, 50 pictures, or 25 pictures but VGA. So I'm going to set mine to HD, which is what it was not when I played a little bit earlier. It was to FHD, which I don't really know what that means. Movie servo AF. enable, I guess. Sound recording. Looks good. Autofocus with shutter button during filming on. And then you can create folders monthly or whatever. I set it to Video System PAL, which is what we use here in Europe. So I think those were all like the settings that I've gone through so far. I really do wish that it would actually focus by itself. Maybe it is. Slowly. Maybe not. There is the blitz. Let's try to take a picture. So it's taking a picture without the blitz. Let's take a picture of me. Background. Okay, this is fancy. So you can choose like different background settings if you want it to be blurry or if you want it to be sharp background, so you can set stuff like that. And then you can also go in here and you can like, I'm just gonna do like this so you can see it. So you can turn the exposure up or down right here, which means that you can actually change these settings really easily. So it's really dark and really light, and then like in between. Saturation, color tone, contrast. So the color tone is if you want it to be warmer or cooler, you can. If you have, let's say you have really red or yellow filming lights, you can set this to cooler so that it will counteract a little bit of the red of the warm tones that are coming from your lights. And then you can just turn off everything, black and white, sepia, blue tones, purple tones, and green tones, or just off, which is what I'm gonna do. So again, let's take this photo. It's a little bit dark. Insufficient space on card. Yeah, it's a small card. It probably has stuff on it. But anyway, that was a little unboxing of my new camera. And this is what it looks like again. So this is the Canon EOS M10. And I have been looking at several different ones. The reason I ended up with this one is simply because this was a display model and it was cheap. There's like no other reason. And it had a flip screen. I would not have gotten a camera without a flip screen. So far, it looks really good. I'm really excited to find the manual and actually get to play with it a little bit. But I really do hope you enjoyed this little video. Remember to give it a big like if you liked it. Leave any comments down below. Of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can join me over on Patreon as well as on Facebook and Instagram at chrisbeeblack. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!